All right, welcome back. Today, while I was out and about, found this pretty awesome tree. It was growing in somebody's lawn, and I asked if I could dig it up. They had been cutting over it for years, I mean, quite a few years, you can tell. I'll give you a closer look at it in a minute, but I'm going to pick a pot for it, pot it up today. It's a couple days before Christmas, 2023, and let's have a closer look. It is a pretty cool tree. Quite a bit of trunk in here. Just have it wrapped up. It was growing like that. And they were cutting it their lawnmower, obviously. But it could be put in a pot, a cascade, or crazy broom. Don't know. Got a lot of branches in there that need to be thinned out, some dead ones. First thing we're going to do is find a pot that fits it. It's a pretty cool tree. Okay, so I have some pot choices here. Quite a few small pots that I have. This one, you put it in, plant it on an angle like that, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what angle I want to plant it on. If I want to have it standing up like that, this pot seems like it would be. If it's going to be up like this pot is too short, I think, for how much trunk there is. Now, if it was going to be planted like that, this pot might be okay. Then I have a pot like this. It's a little deeper. So if it was up and down, that might work a little better. It would also work if I were going to plant it as like a semi-cascade, which it's leaning itself towards, literally. It looks like a semi-cascade or a broom style. Kind of like that pot. We have a hexagon pot here. That's a pretty good fit. It could be a semi-cascade in this spot too, or a full-on cascade, but that branch, could use that branch actually. Some good taper. Or it could be grown as like a baobab style pine. That'd be funny. It's an interesting tree. I'm gonna have a square pot. It's a nice looking little blue pot. And let me know what the front of this tree will be. Put it on an angle. That's an interesting little front. I like that little curve. If it was going to be a cascade, it might go this way. Yeah. Put that over there. We have a rectangle pot. A regular little rectangle. Not really feeling that one. And have a in-cut pot. Kind of like that pot. Even as a semi-cascade, this pot might be okay. Kind of a cool pot. But if I'm going to grow it into a cascade, this pot really wouldn't be the greatest because it's so short. Probably need something taller. This. But if I was going to grow it as a weird broom style tree like that, with just that interesting trunk, this tree would look pretty good in this pot. I think I'm going to go with this pot. And I think I'm going to have it. I don't think I'm going to have it as a cascade. let's get to work like this. Here you go. Got some mesh in there, piece of wire to hold the thing in. Let's look at the roots. Got as many as I could and as much as I could, and I left a bunch of the dirt on it. Have a little bit of a look at them. I don't think I'm going to disturb. Well, I don't want all this mud. And I want to just, I wonder if I should wash it, soak it in water to get these roots free. Don't want to, not a ton of roots here. There was one giant taproot going down the bottom, and I cut that off. You can still see the remnants of it, but it was like 10 inches long. There's the what's left of it. I'm gonna cut a little more of it off if I can get away with it. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I think I could probably cut it up to there for now, before the next repot. It'll get these roots down in the akadama. Alright. Get rid of this dirt. Alright, let's see how this goes. I'm going to use akadama. A little bit in there. Nestle the tree in. Just a few twists of wire to hopefully hold it in place. I've got to get I gotta get one of those little scoops. Bring the akadama in. Let's try this thing. Here, modify it. A scoop. honest with you, this wire job is not super sturdy. Might get underneath, pull some of the wire through the bottom, and try and tighten it up. See if I can do better. Lighting isn't great right there, but I think this looks like a good front. Don't know until we get in there and clean out some of those branches. Give it some water. Alright. We'll get in here. Try and thin out some of these. Really get in here and have a look at them. These downward facing branches. It's so thick in there you can't even see what's going on. I think this is going to be the front. The tree. This little branch is nice. This little branch is nice. They're all pretty interesting. Just too thick. Maybe straight down. That's a lot. I think it's too much in here. Look at that branch. I want to see that trunk line. I think. Yeah, if we're not careful, we're going to get a big bulge right there. So I like this branch better than this old one. I don't know. I think those won't. What is it? Is there a trunk in there? Oh, there is. So many branches growing out of this one spot that you can't see what the heck's going on. From it getting cut off over the years. You got 100 branches growing out right here. But you do have this one big one coming off this way. I could eliminate some of that. That's a big cut. We don't need this branch and this branch. Get rid of that bigger one. This is a big part of the tree. No bud there though. I don't hate this branch and this branch being right across from each other. It looks sickly. Let's get rid of it. Keep the healthy looking ones. Back branches. I need 18 branches in one spot. I mean, we just don't. A dead branch. I think eventually this will be the new leader. This here. Sit there. These. One of these. Probably that one. Maybe the new leader. This is pretty vigorous. Something here will have to go. Come right up the front. The back branch. This branch. I'm leaving this one because I might replace the bigger one with this one. Eventually. I think I like that one. You want that one? Maybe. Don't want this one. There's too much in this one spot. Clean those up with a concave cutter, I guess. Those are some big pieces. That one needs to stay. It does not. I think that's enough. Okay, well, there it is for now. I may have overworked it for its first introduction into my room. I just put one piece of wire to kind of get these branches down and flattened out. The only two real hardened off branches. The rest of them, I got rid of all the hardened off branches except for this main one here that I'm going to try and turn into the leader. Might have to eventually carve some of that out. But it went from just a flat bush to this, little to nothing left of it. I am going to put it in my inside greenhouse and keep it in some humidity and grow it like it's springtime. So we'll see how it does, see how it reacts to that, and I will keep you updated. All right, there's the little, I think it's a cedar tree, pine tree, something. It looks like a little cedar tree to me. Smells like a cedar tree. Potted it up, did some styling. Now let's see if we can keep it alive for the winter, and then keep it alive for the next 100 years. Thanks for watching.